Good morning. Ross Boundy, Psychic Medium here. It's just doing those final checks, which I've done now. Oh, I just didn't realise that was quiet there. We're doing our daily Lenormand card spread reading. So we're going to, I'm going to switch over to that straight away. So tune into your psychic senses, that intuitive gut feeling that you get, and listen for what messages are being brought forward for you as we go through this reading. So here we are. We've got the focus card today is whoops. I really need it. I did do this beforehand, but obviously I need to recheck it. The card we've got is card number 33, and this is from Leanne and Deb's card set, Inner Soul Guidance Oracle. So you can get that on leannewinston.com's website. It's the bow and arrow. You look at the number, it's a power number again. It's 33, double digits. So you're right where you are, you're right where you need to be, your direction is clear and you're on target. So that's a pretty good one to have for our focus card today. So especially since we had the trust card yesterday, trust that where you're going, it's still on the right pathway. You've got that bow and arrow to aim true and straight today. So put that into your motion of activities today, drawing back on that bow. Yeah, it needs a little bit of work, but it's not something that you can't do. It's what you're used to. It's what you're pre-programmed for. It's your destiny, okay? That's how I see it anyway. Here we've got in our card spread today, we actually have a lovely set of cards as well from the Gilded Reverie Lenormand deck that is artist Ciro Marchetti, and it's the expanded edition. So if you want those, they're on Booktopia or somewhere like that. I haven't created my own deck yet. One day I might. We've got some popping in. Some of you are popping in already. So good morning, Tanya. I'll put them up. Good morning, Sue. Lovely to see you here. Gorgeous photo there. And good morning, Sarah. Wonderful to see you here as well. We've got Fiona as well. I feel like romper room again. And isn't it wonderful? Takes us back to those beautiful memories of childhood. And to you, Carol, good morning as well. And any others of you who are watching in replay mode, good morning or evening or wherever you are in the world from where you're watching the replay. So we're here. Oh, good morning, Stephen. You just popped in quick enough for me to put that up before I started the reading. So that's good. Cool bickies. Now, here we go. It's a beautiful sunny morning this morning. So I want to get into getting my day progressed as well because it's such a beautiful sunshiny morning. I want to get the washing out. It's not always in this sort of weather that we can do it on the clothesline, is it? And have that beautiful sunshine. I wouldn't say cooking it, but putting those beautiful energies through the fibres of sunshine. Good morning, Fiona, with those beautiful rows of hearts and that flower. It's lovely. It is cold here in Adelaide, well, in surrounds as well. Port Elliot is cold. But it's beautiful sunshine. I've already walked bare feet on wet grass. And I know later the Savo, when it gets warmer and that dries, I'm going to mow the grass. So all those things that we can plan, we're on our right path, whatever we're choosing to do, okay? I chose a different path of abundance and enjoying family company yesterday. I had the opportunity to do that. My back was okay, so sort of. Probably not. It wasn't for my volunteering. I had a medical certificate for that, and I decided, well, I'll spend some time joining them with a boat cruise yesterday. Just the Coorong, Spirit of the Coorong, just up to the Murray Mouth and back. It was a lovely morning trip, and had lunch. I was sitting most of the time, which meant there wasn't much stress on the muscles, so I was able to do that and still feel I was resting my back, not my mouth. It was a good day. So here we are. I'll use my mouth now, expressing what I feel intuitively around these cards. Now, what we've got in this first home space is, good morning, Tracy. You started your new job this week, you found muscles you didn't have. Isn't that funny when you do things that you haven't done for a while and using new ones that you haven't used for a while? Yes, it is. We do need to be so careful and consciously aware of, in every present moment really, how we are moving in our body, how we're using it, so that we don't do long-term damage or damage later on, or have like I've had over the last few years. Actually, it's been a lot of years. I did the damage in the younger years, lifting 50-kilo bags of manures, etc., and potting mixes, etc. All that's past history. Be careful how you use your muscles. Use your body carefully with awareness. Now we're getting onto the reading. Here we have the ring in the home space. It's that beautiful glow of, it feels like the jewelry box. You've opened the jewelry box and you've found a treasure. And in this case, it's a beautiful ruby. Well, it's a ruby red ring. It's that commitment to being with relationships that you love, in family, commitment to a family. It's a choice to do that. It's usually why rings are given and exchanged, because there is a commitment, there's a vow, there's something associated with that never-ending story of, yes, I love you, I want to stay with you, I want to be in this relationship. And that's not just in that realm of marriage or engagement or partnership or eternity rings or things like that. It's that to self commitment as well. And like, relationships can be in any form. It can be the person over the counter. Not that you're going to commit over the counter when you're purchasing goods. You're not going to commit your all and everything to them, but you're committing to a transaction, a communication that is in honesty, that is in trust, that is in, in good faith, that type of thing. So, through many parts of our day, we are actually using this type of energy that we're putting into our home space today. We're receiving from our home space today as well. It is that two-way action and being as well. Okay. So bring that beautiful jewel, that treasure, into your awareness for your home space today. Okay. Oh, we've got Rena here as well. No time, long watch. Long time. Oh, long time, no watch. Does that mean the watch on the wrist or seeing the live? Just my bit of humour. We're moving over into the workspace. It is a workspace today, and I know, even though my workspace today is going to be my housework, because I can now start to move my muscles gently into doing some of those things I've left for a while. So I will be cracking the whip and using that broom. I already started outside to sweep up some of the leaves and the seeds from a tree that's fallen. I know there's going to be a little bit of mowing. I know there's going to be some washing. Now, it's not in the workspace, but my home is my workspace. So I'll be doing a little bit of tidying up and cleaning up some things, even in my office. Keep that in mind for what you're needing to do through your day today. You may need to give yourself a little bit of that crack of the whip, or someone else in your workspace, but it's a gentle cleansing. You're sweeping the broom, you're clearing the air, you're doing what you need to actually keep that energy flowing in the right direction, which, remember, we had that bow and arrow card as our overall. So have that in mind, that you are moving things in the right way, in the right direction. It can be a quick, hard sweep and the broom through and getting rid of what is the dirt and what's not needed. It can be just that quick little crack of the whip. And I have reminded people with that, it's not the hurting crack of the whip. The whip crack is just the sound. It's used to bring attention to, and like with cows, you do it behind their back so that they move forward because they want to move away from that sound. It's that type of energy. We're bringing an energy into our workspace today that's giving it a good, clean working through. So have that as part of what you're feeling in your day, that energy. It's, let's get things done in a more a bit of an exciting way. I'm feeling more excited for my day. I suppose partly too because I can. The muscles really did feel looser this morning, and that I can start. And I'm not going to overdo it. I won't overdo it, but that's what we'll do. move into our day with energy, viv and vigor, and get things cleaned up. Now, Fiona, you've got a comment here that it's a long one. You've gone through an allergic reaction to government medication and you ended up with anaphylactic. Oh, that's a bit nasty, isn't it? Anaphylactic shock. You've taken yourself off after a chat with your private neurologist, so you're going through it in a wealth ways. Wonderful. Look after yourself. It is that awareness and knowing your own body, what your body is telling you. That's good that you've had that chat with them. Now we're moving up into that unexpected space of having a snake coming into our energy. That look, it's an awareness thing. A snake certainly is, it is that sort of snake in the grass. When it's hot and summery, you keep an eye on the ground in case there's one slithering past, or in the grass or whatever. Used to always do that on the farms when I was a young child, when I was an adult on our own farm, etc. You certainly keep an eye out for them. It's just having that awareness, keeping a little bit more of an open channel for what is around and about you that you need to be wary of. And it's just going to be popping. There might be that sort of situation pop up in your day. Doesn't mean there has to be. It is that there's just a need to be aware of. And that the purpose of what the energy around, whether it's a person that's being a bit of a snake in the grass with you, just have the awareness, and that you yourself can clean up, sweep up, and shoo them off if you need to. You've got that bit of, and you're going to have that energy and the strength to do that because we've got the man there. That central position of a younger energy. And I suppose that's why I feel a bit more energized as well. I'm feeling refreshed and new. Have had a lovely couple of days, feeling that energy shift of what was bad muscles in the back moving into the energy, feeling like I can do things. And here in our role, the home space is the one that I've got. So, of course, and I only just did these before I sat down. The rest of it, the sweeping out at the what I've already started doing was before I even saw this card, and here it is. It fits in perfectly. The emphasis of the energy for me and the cleaning up and stuff like that. It does feel like it's absolutely the right thing I'm meant to be doing today. Is home based. It's concentrating on the home, feeling that love of home, and bringing it into doing that tidy up and doing some of the cleaning. And I can get the vacuum cleaner out. I'm not going to overdo it. I'll remind you that I'm not going to overdo it. But it's that list of things I haven't been able to do that it does mount up. And here we are. I'm going to be able to have that cleaning, that cleansing, that getting things shifted and organised in the home space. So my emphasis is going to be home today. What yours is maybe something home-based, or thinking of, or preparing for your home space, or being in it. Maybe you work from home too. Good morning, Shaz. How are you this morning? Beautiful day there too, I bet you. I know, I dare say it was cool through the night too, only being a short distance away. So feel into what is feeling for you. What is your home? The importance of what home is for you, what your place is, what your role is, what are you doing within your home? That's your role today. Okay, so that's what I'm feeling, the energy around that one as well today. And what we've got right in the centre, and you love the symbols on the bottom of the cards, Fiona. That's wonderful. Yeah, the sun is up here too. So, look, all that is the depictions in the cards are gorgeous. We've got two aces there as far as the correlation to the card decks go. The old playing cards, two aces. It's got to mean something. The male energy, this that is the masculine that's in our day, at the centre of our day, the outcome, it just feels like there's that young energy, that nice, strong, masculine style of energy that really is the practical and get things done. And that, I think, is why I do feel so invigorated now to be able to actually get moving carefully, being aware of how my body is feeling and taking it at the pace that I need to and get things done. It really just does feel like there's that extra little bit of energy in the air even. So take your time to actually move into your space and place today in the day. And I'm just going to shift the cards back around again. Cards, the screen. Take your time to shift into your day with ease and get the things done that you really do feel may have been left for a little while, but needing to clear out in that workspace, whichever way it is. It's the day to get those final little things finished. And the fact that it's a Friday, getting ready for a weekend, eh, it could be related, it might not be, but your role really is to actually move those things into continue it in the direction on that right path that we know that we're on. We already trust that from yesterday, and it's moving into using our bow and arrow, getting that aim true for where we're moving to in whatever we're planning. Whatever those goals are, it's going to move us forward. So breathe into through this beautiful energy we've got, breathe into that heart space, bring that forward, continue that pathway in your own energies and realms and whatever you understand is to be the best you, because that ultimately really is the aim of why we're here. The biggest question in anyone's life is, why am I here? What am I meant to be doing? Why am I here? Just be you, be the best you. And I'll do Rinna's first. So, oops. Yes, I see. Oh, you were seeing the symbols. Yes. Thank you, Rena, and thank you, Fiona. So, at time, divine morning energy. So glad you caught my live. Oh, thank you. Those beautiful hearts, and thank you to you, Sarah. You're going to have a lovely time in the garden. It's going to be the perfect day, I'm sure. Just feels like it. I've got washing in the machine already. Sheets washing today. That beautiful, lovely energy out there with that sun. I hope it lasts all day. I think the forecasts are. Thank you, Stephen. Thank you, everyone. And see you tonight. Thank you for reminding me, Sarah. Yes, it is Friday's Intuitive Chat with Ros and Leanne, or Leanne and Ros, whichever way you look at it. It comes around so quickly. It just seems only like yesterday that we had our last week's chat. So, yes, tune in for 8:30 here on My Time TV, and it'll be on Ros Boundaries. It'll be on Leanne's page as well. It'll be shared around. And then once you're there, you can share it. Facebook, yeah, I don't know whether they're still doing that stupid stuff with their algorithms, but they're still doing stupid stuff with lots of things. So, just we'll put the live out there, we'll share it around, and we'll spread our love. So thank you. Keep being the best you today. Check out my side. Oh, wrong side. Those things. And we'll see you tonight at 8:30. If not, it will be 8 o'clock tomorrow morning here, same place and time. 8 o'clock a.m. Bye for now. Namaste. Oh, didn't stop it. My 2 clicks.